Good afternoon. It's Friday, day after Thanksgiving. And I have little Noah here, my little Grant Dolly, my Reborn. And he's a big boy. He's one of my bigger toddlers. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And he's the Grant sculpt. And I have a special gift that he's gonna get today. I ordered it in the mail, and I'm all excited to show it to you. I know how excited we all get when somebody orders something in the mail or gets something in the mail. So I thought it would be the perfect chance to show you what he's gonna be getting. So this is my little Grant, the Grant sculpt, and his name is Noah. Oh, he wants to kind of lay down for a little bit here. And then I have little Elena here, and she's a big girl too. She's 23 inches long, and she's the Elliot sculpt. And the other day I was watching a video. Kymberlee's Cocoon had a video about how to wash your dolly's hair, and she recommended using L'Oreal cream conditioner that comes with like hair coloring products. And so I decided to wash this little girl's hair, and what I did is I just put a towel behind her neck so that her cloth body would not get wet, and then I with warm water I washed her hair. You could even use like a little basin or a pitcher and put warm water on their head, and just be careful with the cloth body. You don't want to get that wet. And then after the hair is all wet, you lather, just put a little bit of conditioner in your hand, and you just kind of go like this. Make sure it's all spread in your hand, and then you just kind of spread it all over their hair, and leave it on there for about a minute or so, and then, or 2 minutes, and then you rinse it off with warm water again. And you take a comb or a brush, and very gently you brush through their hair because you don't want to pull the hair out. And so I thought I would try that, and I think her hair turned out really cute because it was kind of matted down, and she's got kind of coarser hair. It's like goat hair that she has. And I thought I'd give it a little conditioning to see what would happen. And I think it turned out perfect. I love her hair the way it is. It's got a little more body. And so you may want to try that with your dollies. Yeah, make sure after you rinse it off, the conditioner, that you I used a towel to kind of dry their hair a little bit, and then take a very gentle brush, very soft brush, and just brush your hair, or a comb, very gently comb through it, and then kind of fluff it up with your hands like this. Make sure kind of fluff it up a little bit. And once it dries, it gets, their hair is really cute. I mean, it looks really neat. So that was kind of a gamble I was taking. I've never done that before, but I was all excited to try that. So I want to thank Kymberlee from Kymberlee's Cocoon for giving us that advice. I've been meaning to wash their hair, and I was just very scared to do it, but I'm glad I went ahead and did it. So, and little Elena here, her name is Elena, and she's wearing a crocheted sweater that my daughter wore when she was a baby, and it had some like stains from 30 years ago, and I hand washed it, and it came off. I mean, luckily the stains pretty much came out, and I used Woolite, and you just put a little bit in a base, like a pail, with warm water, and then you soak the sweater in there for like half an hour, 45 minutes, or whatever it takes, and then you rinse it off with warm water again, and hang it up or hang it flat. I mean, put it flat on a table and let it dry. And So I was really happy how it turned out, how her sweater turned out. It's a little bit longer, but that's okay. I don't mind my dolly having a longer sweater. She's all ready for winter. All my babies, I've got them all dressed up and warm. So this is the Elliot sculpt, and she was painted by me. I painted this little girl, and I used air dry paints. So now the Grant sculpt here, little Noah, he was reborn by Precious Pearl Nursery, and I think they're up in Canada or something. And he was one of my very first babies that I had, and I just love this little guy. I love his sweet expression and everything. So, but I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. We had, let's see, it was my husband, myself, my son, and my mother over. And so it was a very small group. We were very careful not to, to be unsafe with the virus and that. And so we had the turkey and the dressing and the sweet potatoes and the green bean casserole. And yeah, mashed potatoes and gravy, pumpkin pie. What else did we have? Oh, we had so many good things. And my mom brought me a box of chocolates, like truffle chocolates, which I love. So that was a real treat. And we sat and reminisced about Thanksgivings that we've had in the past. We have a lot of good memories of other holidays that we've had. And so I guess Thanksgiving is a good time to remember those times or kind of reminisce. So anyway, I'm excited to show you what I got in my box. Let me check that we're on okay. And yep, we're okay. And the lighting looks good too. I turned off the lights so it wouldn't look so yellow, because sometimes the video turns out kind of yellow. So we didn't want that, did we, little Elena? So, but anyway, I got this special box. I ordered this, and it was on reborns.com. And there's a lady that makes these, and her name is Angela, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. And I thought for the toddlers, it's a little bigger toy, and so I thought it would be really fun to have for them. And the one I had in mind was for Noah, because he's the little boy in my collection, or big boy in the collection. So I'm going to open it. I already took the tape off. So, and this I bought for myself. It was supposed to be a Christmas gift, but I just couldn't wait to open it and see what it is. And it's handmade. So let's see, Noah, what you got. Yes, let's open this up. I'm so excited. You know how excited we all get when we have something to open. And yeah, I saw this on Reborns.com, and I thought I'd love to share it with everybody in our hobby here, just so you got to see what it, oh my goodness, look at this. It's a butterfly, and it's kind of a, what do you call that, a sky blue or light blue, and it has lavender and brown and gray. Look at that, and I love his little smiley face. I fell in love with that, and I think it has, these little things, I guess, make little sounds for like babies. I thought it had a rattle, but it doesn't. Maybe it does have a rattle, no. But I just was very intrigued by the body, how she made the head and then the body, and it has like three balls right here, and then a teeny tiny little ball on the bottom. And that looks like a lot of work. It's all handmade. So anyway, here's my new, and look at on the back. How beautiful that is. I love the color combination. It's got pink and white on the back. And I just love the colors. I thought they all went so well together. And I hope you enjoy this. Her name is, let's see, what's her name? Angela Eberhardy, and she She's on reborns.com, and she's made a couple of other ones like this. And you know, when you think about it, there's a lot of work that goes into these crocheted items. And so a toy can be a little over $10, but it's well worth it because it's handmade. And there's something about handmade toys that is so special. So I have little Grant, little Noah hold it. Oh, look at that. He's so happy with his new toy. It's beautiful. And yeah, he really didn't have a toy that he could call his own toy. And now he has his own toy. And little Elena has her toy, her kitty cat. And so I'm glad. I want to thank everybody for joining me today to watch my box opening. And like I said, it's all handmade, this little rattle. And so I hope you go to reborns.com and look up her name, Angela Eberhardy, and you'll see, I think, how do you spell her name? Let me see. Oops, sorry. Okay, it's Eberhardy, Angela. So she makes some beautiful, she makes dolls, she paints dolls, and she also makes these. So stop over there and check her out. And I want to thank everybody for coming, and happy belated Thanksgiving. And I'll be back again, and have a wonderful weekend. So everybody stay safe and happy. Blessings to everybody. Bye-bye.